82 straight days of Clippers talk. Longer streak than the Dodgers winning streak, which ended at 8. I'm Adam Osland. Good to be with you guys live at Intuit Dome. Appreciate you all. We got a good show starting about 10 minutes from now. Lauren Rosen will be here. Carlo Jimenez, of course. Big Brother might be here. He's always watching. It's like calling Big Brother Jake Warner. Doing surveillance. Spicy ass mango. All right, F. All right, Patricia. Shout out to the Philippines. Patricia Joy Suzette Yag. And ironically, Hummus was in here. Back to back against the Dallas Mavericks. No Anthony Davis tonight. Maybe he'll play tomorrow. Adductor injury. That's a hip injury. Adductor machine. Bring your legs together. Ab, you bring them out. Shout out from Orange County, but always repping the Philippines. Said unironically Hummus. Okay, let's go. Gabe Moore in here, Maddox, Vincent Vega. Starting to wake up, guys. You're helping me. I'm exhausted. 200 pull-ups earlier today. That's a brag. I used to do like 450. Then I get hurt. Big Bro's mocking me. I don't know why. He never gives me any love. Even when I ran a full marathon on a treadmill. I'm just kidding. Big Bro actually got me a medal. He gave me a medal. I felt like it was a real deal.
I had none but love for you for that, man. But you know you're pushing it at him already. Game hasn't even started chatting. You know, I don't know how y'all deal with him. I don't know how I deal with him either.
It's Friday night and I feel all right. West Side. In a good mood. What do you mean is this Jason Kidd chess game? What's the chess game? Think they're better without AD? AD's been hurt. He probably plays tomorrow. Of course, we don't expect Kawhi to play tomorrow, so if that's what you mean by chess game. They're saving him for the game where the Clippers don't have Kawhi. If you want to stay out of the play-in, you better win both. Some people are saying go Denver in here. They're playing the Warriors later. So the Rockets are blowing out OKC. I wouldn't say it's over. It's 71-53 early third quarter. That's interesting. Rockets trying to hold on to the 2 seed. Yes, we need the Denver Nuggets to win. Dominique Carter's in here. It's a Big Bro song. Guy thinks he knows Ice Cube or something just because he shouted him out at a concert. That one being threatened. We haven't even started yet. Big Bro say don't make threats, he makes promises. He doesn't get mad, he gets even. I'm here for you. Kai? I don't know how do you pronounce your name. 181 days straight. I'm going till the off season. And then at that point, I'm going to keep going. Somebody's what? We're starting. All right. Guess not. Like Kyle. James Harden bobblehead night. Yes, sir. I didn't get one. I tried, Chris G. See how long. Keep it going. Show starts in about 3 minutes here. Clippers, Dallas Mavericks. Here at the Dome. The Dome is home. You too good for your home? My hair gel is tax deductible. So is Big Bros. He just elects to shave it. I did it during COVID. Did you ever see me with my shaved head? Took the hair clippers to it. I like it. How often do you do it? Every 2 or 3 days? See, that's the only thing. It's like you think you do it. No, I got like a week or 2 weeks. Like, no, you got to keep doing it. This is overhead expense. Pretty good, F. Pretty good. It's a hairy situation. All right, guys, starting in 2 minutes here. Kawhi is playing. I don't expect him to play tomorrow, but he's playing tonight. So if they play AD tomorrow without the Clippers having Kawhi, that could get dangerous. The Clippers should win tonight's game, but Dallas has had some interesting victories. All those with AD. They got Kai Jones. Sky Jones. All right, starting in 30 seconds, I think. That's good because we got to start. Oh, my bad. Oh, bro. Oh. Wow. Good for you. This is wise. Any Vicodin? Any Vicodin? Asking for a friend. All right, so Welcome into Clippers Countdown. As your 44-32, LA Clippers are in Game 2 of this 5-game homestand and are on the front end of a home back-to-back against the Dallas Mavericks. And being from the state where everything's bigger, they made maybe the biggest, most shocking trade in NBA history when they traded away a 25-year-old superstar Luka Doncic and instead have leaned into defense with making Anthony Davis the focal point of their team. And it's interesting the Clippers are taking on a team from Big D that now wants to go big on the defensive end after another game where the Clippers held another opponent under 100 points on Wednesday night against the Pelicans. All 5 starters were in double figures, with Kawhi leading them with those 28 points on just 18 shots, as the Clippers would win 114-98 over the Pels and remove the thorn from their side, at least for the rest of this season, against a team from New Orleans that seemed to always put a hex on the Clippers. So we'll call it a heck of a win for the Clippers, considering the Pels had won 12 of the last 16 games against them. And speaking of 16, Bogdan Bogdanovic had that off the bench. Here he was post-game with Christina Pink. We'll see how many wide open shots the Clippers can generate tonight against the Dallas Mavericks. Tip-off from Intuit Dome between the Clippers and Mavs is just about 59 minutes away. Coming up, we got your assistant coach in Brian Shaw on, plus Lauren Rosen will be here. But up next, it's your radio voice of the Clippers in Carlo Jimenez. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
I'm Adam Osland.
No AD.
No AD.
Think he plays tomorrow?
Kawhi?
No. AD?
Oh, AD, yeah.
Sure, yeah. Kawhi playing tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know we're on, right?
Book it right now. Kawhi playing tomorrow.
That was Carlo Jimenez who said that, guys, not me.
Book it.
Okay.
He hasn't played on back-to-back all year, but you know
Well,
me,
do you
man.
think this is gamesmanship from Jason Kidd? Like, I want to play AD the second game when they don't play Kawhi.
I thought they should have said Kawhi was questionable, so then you could just pick whatever they say.
That's, I think, what Dallas might have done.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. The Clippers always just tell their opponent which one he's playing. You could wait till right before.
Honestly, it's whatever. Got to win both.
You know what really helps, though? Scoring more points than the other team.
All right, John Madden.
Really good. Yeah, thank you, Dado. I'm telling you, I've never watched a game in which a team that scored less than the other team won.
You'd be surprised.
Never happened. Guaranteed. We could ask Joey to look back at the stats, but pretty sure.
In my heart, the Sacramento Kings still won in 2002 over the Lakers.
I admit that's correct.
Heart's not on the scoreboard, so
Kiss my ass, Carlo.
You know I'd love to.
What's this commercial?
That's new.
I'll take anything new. You know what I'll
That's
take?
a shot at
I'll
Bob.
take a Warriors loss
That's a shot at Bob. Wow.
tonight. It's not a shot at Bob.
Fear the Fro.
Yeah, it is Fear to Fro.
It's not a shot at Fear the Fro either.
Uh-huh.
Fear the Fro.
Clippers and Dallas Mavericks here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off just 57 minutes away. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Osland. This is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Still to come, you're going to hear from assistant coach Brian Shaw. But first, let's get over to him. The guy who used to always sit next to me during these segments. Carlo Jimenez, your radio voice of the Clippers, is back with us. Carlo, how are you doing?
Oh, hey, Adam. Hey. Good to see you. I'm good. I'm great. We're back at it. Another big one for this Clipper team. And I'm excited for this contest because, Adam, I'm sitting next to big brother Jake Warner. What's better than that?
I thought sitting next to me would be, but I guess not.
Oh, shoot.
No, Big Bro's
It's
a great
pretty
guy.
close. Pretty close.
Okay. Well, maybe we could fix things in the final segment with you later on in this pregame show.
Yeah, I'll sit on your lap.
I didn't say you had to sit on my lap now.
Well, I
that's
just think
not the
That's like
that's
the middle.
not the fix.
That's the middle ground. It's the middle
That's
ground.
not the middle ground.
No.
That's unholy ground is what that is. All right, Clippers taking on the Dallas Mavericks here at Intuit Dome. But let's go back to what happened on Wednesday, where the Clippers got one of their, it was a godsend of a win, beating the New Orleans Pelicans. We heard from Ivica Zubac's postgame afterwards talk about it. The players were aware how they had their number for some years, New Orleans, beating them 12 of the last 16 times, and they did just enough to pull away in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, the Clippers were able to put their foot down late, really shut down New Orleans from outside the arc. Pelicans made 4 threes in the entire contest. And for this Clipper group, there was a different level of focus when it came to the start of that fourth quarter. They were able to go on a run, create separation like you talked about. And it started with sharing the basketball. Adam, of the games that we have watched, which is every single one of them, the Clippers really did a nice job in that contest moving the rock. They weren't knocking down shots at an elite level, but 27 assists to 40 made field goals. You'll take it if you're that Clipper team. Impressive stuff on that end.
Clippers get the victory on Wednesday night over the Pelicans by a score of 114-98 in a game where Kawhi Leonard had 28 points on just 18 shots, 7 of those points coming in the fourth quarter. Really, that three-pointer to put him up by 20 was the dagger in that ball game off the screen from Ivica Zubac, but it's just looked so effortless as of late with Kawhi Leonard, with how smooth he has been with his efficiency scoring-wise.
It does look really, really easy for Kawhi Leonard. I mean, his ability to get into the painted area, to knock down shots. I've also, Adam, he looks comfortable playing with this group. He also looks comfortable in post-game media availability. He looks comfortable when he's talking and when he's around the guys. Kawhi seems really happy in this situation, and it shows with some of the stuff he'll say off the floor, whether it's being open about his relationship with James Harden and knowing that, hey, when James comes to talk to me about a defensive coverage, that's because I know he's my brother and he's got my back. Or when he's in the post-game press conference talking to Justin Russo and saying, look, we got to be big boys now. It's playoff time. What a quote from Kawhi. Overall, though, Kawhi Leonard seamlessly fitting into this Clipper group, showing that he's a top 5 player of all time and definitely of this current generation. And Adam, the Clippers have not lost the contest in which he's played in a while. You got to go back to New Orleans, I think, for a game the Clippers lost and he played.
Yeah, they have been remarkable. He has fit in so well back in with this group after missing significant time, obviously, but he spoke about that. He wanted to fit in with the rest of the crew and not have them have to figure out how to play next to him once again, even though he does have that type of gravity out there. But when the going gets tough, we still believe this team is going to lean on Kawhi Leonard in those big moments, like we saw against Sacramento when he had that game winner here at Intuit Dome. You mentioned James Harden. They had that conversation in the second half while Kawhi was at the free throw line working out the kinks defensively. That also speaks to a team wanting to be great. And sometimes when you don't have close relationships like that, well, guys don't talk, they don't make the corrections. They don't fix things out there. The Clippers want to be great. They want to be masterful, especially on the defensive end, because that's where they made their bones this season. That's where they hang their hat. And James Harden has also, I think, been underrated on that end with the way he has played throughout the year, not just with the steals, but the post defense. You know, a lot of people have said over the years, well, James Harden, he doesn't play a lot of defense out there. Well, I'm going to tell you something. With all the minutes that he has played so far this season with this Clippers team, and for them to be a top 3 defense, I think it does say something about the bearded wonder on that end as well.
Second on the team in steals per game at 1.5, and his ability to lock in on that end. I thought it was really on display at him in the Orlando game, in which he shut down Paolo Banchero for stretches in the second half, especially. Overall, James Harden's leadership with this group, he understands, and this is the benefit of having somebody like Harden on your team. He's played with and played against some of the best teams the game has ever seen. You think about his group in Brooklyn, James would say that was the best basketball he has ever played. It is one of the most talented teams the league has ever seen. And then against those Golden State teams year after year in Houston, Harden understands what winning is. He understands how you get there. And when he has the whole group go out in a night in New York, when he has a training camp at ASU in which everybody can get to know each other before the actual season starts, that matters. And where you see that matter is that communication on the floor. A true leader for this Clipper team of Ivica Zubac and Norman Powell and Bogdan Bogdanovic. Really, everyone has talked about how he's one of their favorite teammates that he's been with, always uplifting his players. I think Zoo was in an interview earlier this week talking about how James will often be mad at him if he doesn't shoot a floater, saying, you have the best touch in the league. Why are you not shooting that shot? But you love that from your leader, from James Harden, truly showing how special he can be at the head of an organization. And the Clippers have been lucky to have him as their leader. He set the tone from the get-go, missing just 3 games this season at him. He has carried it throughout the year.
I think he should be an all-NBA member this season.
100%.
He should be third team. He's been one of the best 15 players in the league. He's been that important to this Clippers squad, and there's a reason. His teams never miss the playoffs, something the Clippers are trying to make sure continues that streak of his teams never missing the playoffs. There are 6 games left here in the regular season, with the Clippers currently in the play-in. Work to be done tonight, front end of a back-to-back against the Dallas Mavericks here at Intuit Dome. We're just about 50 minutes away from tip-off. Carlo Jimenez is on the call. Coming up next, he's got his pre-game interview with assistant coach Brian Shaw. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Go Clippers!
Yeah, that Nets team, look, they had a ton of injuries. I think they only got to play like 20 games together.
Yeah.
But they were dominant. The Clippers, I think, saw them twice when they were fully healthy, of course. I was upset about it at the time.
Dude, could you imagine that finals? Like, if both teams stay healthy, that would be unreal.
That is part of it. I always say the Clippers would have won if Kawhi doesn't get hurt, but they have an argument, of course.
Yeah. But we got the greatest meme ever. Chris Paul saying he was addicted to the finals. That's an all-time top 10 quote. Top 10 quote.
Glad he kicked his addiction. I still love CP3.
No, I still love him. But I think we can all objectively agree that that is a funny quote now.
I'm laughing about something totally unrelated. I don't know what you're talking about.
Go, Clips, go. Friday, Saturday night. Look at my might some good crowds in here. Oh, wow. Joey said there were 4 tickets left when he looked yesterday.
This game tonight?
Huh? You think it's going to be slammed? I like that. Yeah.
Need it.
I like it. What's up with chat? What's good? What's happening, chat?
We're mostly talking crap about you.
Hey, guys. Hey, guys.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys.
You guys got something to say? Chris G is dominating the chat. Chris, maybe slow down.
Hey, I got a great. I'll talk about it after.
Explosive Clippers offense as of late. Top 5 in offensive and defensive rating over their last 10 games. Second in net rating. And they've won 12 of their last 15 contests. And they got a chance to climb up the Western Conference standings tonight as they take on the Dallas Mavericks here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off is 47 minutes away. Clippers and Mavericks still to come. We'll go back in time in Clippers Rewind. But first, we head back over to your radio voice of the Clippers and Carlo Jimenez.
Clipper Nation, want to know about Clippers ticket deals? Let's text. Sign up by texting SCORE to 213-577-1833. Again, that's text SCORE to 213-577-1833. The Intuit Dome app is powered by AT&T. Be sure to complete your full profile to unlock the full Intuit Dome experience. LA Clippers Foundation Game Night Auction is online. Text Clippers to 76278 to bid on autographed items from your favorite Clippers players during home games this season. All donations benefit the LA Clippers Foundation, supporting local youth organizations. Bidding closes at 9:30 p.m. Fans, please take a look at the Halo board as we recognize all members of the 2024-25 Small Business Partner Program, operated by 11 Sports Media. All of our small business partners are local to the greater Los Angeles area, and we're proud to have them part of Clipper Nation. If you own a small business,
Assistant Coach Brian Shaw there with Carlo Jimenez pregame as we get set for the Clippers and Dallas Mavericks, tipping off from Intuit Dome. 45 minutes away from that. Coming up next, we're going back in time. In Clippers Rewind, we're going back to 2020 here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
next season memberships come with exclusive perks and priority access all year long. Secure your spot now with a deposit for as low as
No lively, right?
clippers.com/season tickets. Don't miss out.
Joey's got us. Injury report. Adam doesn't want to even respond or acknowledge me. It's all good, man.
Thought I heard something for a second.
No lively, no AD.
Good question.
Yeah, good question. Oh, jeez. It was before the AD one came out, so I was like, all right, they're still too big. Then right as I walk to the interview, I see Law's tweet, AD out. Awesome. We just recycle that interview tomorrow. This is the same one.
Clipper Nation, our guys are back in action tomorrow when we take on the Dallas Mavericks. Tip-off is at
Tomorrow.
7. Doors open at 6
Tomorrow.
p.m.
Tomorrow.
Tickets at
Love you,
clippers.com/tickets
big bro.
or Ticketmaster.
You're only 2 seats away.
Tomorrow.
Join us for Sunday
So,
night games at Intuit Dome as the Clippers
what do you guys like to do for fun?
in game 2 of their back-to-back.
Watch Clippers.
I'm here, bro. This is it.
Is all you do for fun? When you go
No,
home,
hell
you
no. I'm kidding. I like travel.
Like travel? Okay, okay.
I got 6 trips planned, man,
You travel
between now and January.
Oh,
Seattle, Hawaii,
Hawaii.
San Francisco, Cancun, San Diego, Puerto Rico.
Wow,
This week's deal
that's awesome.
I work hard or play hard, baby.
boxes are available now for men, women, youth, and even pets.
I still haven't met Adam's cats, so I'm just waiting for that. It's all good though.
I don't know if we're ready for that.
It's all good. No, honestly, the way your cats scratch people, I don't know if I want to.
Bro, look at my hands.
Yeah, that's terrifying, man.
Devil's animal, I'm telling you.
They're so cute, though.
No,
They're
not if
so
they scratch
cute.
you. Not if they scratch
You don't feel it. It's a love scratch.
I don't think so. Really don't. Love scratches?
Availability is limited, so visit clippers.com/tickets and save.
Clippers and Dallas Mavericks from Intuit Dome. Tip-off just 42 minutes away. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Osland. It's Clippers Countdown. Still to come. We'll get your player to watch. But first, we're going back in time in Clippers Rewind. Back to 2020. August 17th of 2020. Bill and Ted's third movie was coming out. Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles was #1 on the Billboard charts. And after the NBA took a hiatus because of COVID, it returned in Orlando in the bubble. And the Clippers were in Game 1 of a first-round series against the Dallas Mavericks.
I'm going to show you how to make waves. Just like the ocean. We make waves.
Heat waves.
Fresh waves. His waves are all about impact. Setting trends and watching the waves grow. Don't just ride waves.
Calling all teams of young ballers, join us on July 19th here at Intuit Dome for the Junior Clippers 3v3 tournament presented by 24 Hours Fitness. Join the early access list at clippers.com/3v3.
Yeah, Luka Doncic may have had 42 in that ball game, but the Clippers would win 118-110 over the Mavericks as they got 29 from Kawhi, 27 from Paul George. And that was Game 1. Back in the first round in 2020, back in Orlando in the bubble. Clippers tonight here at Intuit Dome taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Tip-off is just 41 minutes away. Still to come, we got Rosen joining the show. We'll get to your injury report too. But up next, your player to watch. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
The season is coming up on April 13th. Now's your chance to take your spot in La Plaza to see the Clippers back the Warriors live on the big screen. Be there to cheer with the Clipper Nation. DJ Dance, trucks,
There's like what?
and more. Park for free in the West Garage.
No salt and what?
Stakes to win big prizes. RSVP today at clippers.com.
What are you putting salt on?
Your wisdom tooth? Oh,
Soup's on.
okay. Just buy a bag of Fritos there,
Big shout out to our Clipper Nation.
crunch them up. But I mean, once they get soggy,
Unlock the early bird badge, earning a free popcorn reward. With Clipper Nation,
hey Adam,
you
is it possible that Kawhi plays like 20 minutes and plays tomorrow's game on a minutes restriction? Terry,
I already told you, Terry. He's playing tomorrow.
I don't know what Carlo's doing.
What are you asking?
I don't know what Carlo's doing right now.
Terry, he's playing.
Carlo's playing, I think.
I'm gonna go down there in a really realistic Kawhi outfit.
I would advise against that.
No, it'd just be me in his jersey. Same work attire. Adam, which player in the NBA has the most points who's never made a three or has not made a three this season?
It's not made a 3 this season. Giannis?
Nope.
No, that's
he's
not
made some
true.
threes.
What am I talking about? Hold on.
Diet Coke.
Big Zoo?
Big right.
Ha ha!
Oh my God. Jeez.
Has he taken a 3?
No. Is it the only three?
Not
he
even
made?
an end of quarter heave, though.
No. Negative.
I remember the 3 he hit.
Houston.
Then they took him out of the game right afterwards.
Yeah.
They ran a set for him, and he knocked it down.
Always a good day. We get some Noah Eagle on the headset. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Orlando Noah. Or no, he wasn't actually there.
Bubble Noah.
Clippers it into a dome. taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Front end of a back-to-back, a home back-to-back. We'll do it again tomorrow. Tip-off just 38 minutes away. I'm Adam Moslin. This is Clippers Countdown. Coming up next, we'll get to your injury report, and then Lauren Rosen will be here. But first, you know what? In this one, since Carlo just brought him up, I'm looking at Big Zoo. Ivica Zubac. Big Zoo has been dominant against all comers. He has been unbelievable this season. Over his last 22 games, he's averaging 19 and 12. He's making the media rounds right now. We're trying to give him a little bit of love so he gets recognized as one of the candidates for Defensive Player of the Year. He is worthy. He has been that good. Ivica Zubac and his defense will be needed tonight against the Dallas Mavericks team here that can be tough no matter who is available. Big Zoo, my player to watch. Tip-off 37 minutes away. Here on Friday night at Intuit Dome. Clippers and Mavericks. Coming up next, we'll get to your injury report right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. Got you. What up, MK XLNT? You guys, I'm just imagine pushing Kawhi Leonard this close to the playoffs to play on a back-to-back, and something happens, his knee swells up. Like, imagine how foolish that would be, this close to having a healthy Kawhi. Come on. You can't do it. I just don't get how people can't see the big picture. Have we not seen how the last 4 years have gone? We're so close. Just bottle this version of Kawhi up, send him into the playoffs. And there's rugby, always want Patty Mills to play. I do like Patty Mills. What's that? He does. He's shooting like 60% on threes this year. Now he's taking like 12, but playoff Patty Mills. Jake, can we turn up the return slightly? Or is that asking too much? Jake just confirmed it is. Clippers and Mavericks tipping off just about 34 minutes from now. Here at Intuit Dome. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Moslin. Coming up, we got Lauren Rosen joining the show, your courtside reporter. First, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. Let's get to your injury report brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks, download the app today and use code KLAC to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. For the Dallas Mavericks, got word just a little bit ago, Anthony Davis will be out in this ball game with a strained left adductor injury. There's still a possibility he plays in tomorrow's game. Obviously, no Kyrie Irving. Unfortunately, toward the ACL in his left knee. Hoping for a speedy recovery. One of my favorite players to watch. Derek Lively also out for the Mavericks. For the Clippers, no Ben Simmons. Injury management on his left knee. No Jordan Miller. Left hamstring injury. Coming up next, as we are just about 33 minutes away from tip-off here at Intuit Dome, And we got Lauren Rosen joining the show. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I'm Chuck White, your PA announcer, and now let's kick it off by introducing your favorite DJ and host. Take it away, the great Hannah and DJ Dennis.
I'm trying to think.
Welcome in, Clipper Nation.
Great job with Big Zoo. What was it called? Cruising with
My
Clippers?
favorite DJ. I do it on this fabulous Friday.
It's Friday, the vibes are right, but for some reason I'm like super excited. I mean, it's a weekend,
I
but
don't really know why that would be.
I mean, the game is gonna be a fun game. Of course, we got
Go to the Clippers YouTube channel. Oh,
There
never
we
mind.
go.
Okay.
Lexus Life in the League, cruising with the Clippers, Vita Zubas, and Lauren Rosen. Check
had
it out on
so
the
much
official
fun.
Clippers page. It was great.
We had such a good time.
What was the place you went to called?
Sip and Sonder.
I'm not the biggest coffee guy, but it did
I-
look cool.
Love that place. Hi,
I'm-
everyone. Hi, chat.
What up, chat?
Sometimes I go into the watch. I'll go into the chat.
Do it. They love it. I may have once gotten an ulcer from drinking too much coffee, and that made me cut it off completely. But I was a fool.
If
I
that
didn't
ever
know-
happened to me, I would be devastated.
Well,
I drink so much coffee.
as long as you don't let it sit in your stomach for 8 hours before you eat anything, that's the problem. I had no idea what I was doing. Just straight black coffee.
It's scary. I'm going to leave Carlo a note.
Lauren Rosen's in the chat, y'all. You gotta tell him what your player to watch is that you're stealing from him again?
Oh, shoot. Who should it be?
I don't know whose his is. He was bad. I gotta beat Zubas though. On who? On Bogey? Bogey Island? I love Bogey.
Please be advised that fans engaging in disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the
I have no idea who I'm going with. This is pressure. Maybe Norm.
obscene gesture are subject to rejection and arrest. Fans must also follow venue health and safety protocols, including those specific
Clippers back at Intuit Dome. Looking for a Big East-sized victory over the Dallas Mavericks on the front end of a home back-to-back. They'll run it back tomorrow night. Tip-off is just about 30 minutes away. Welcome back. I'm Adam Osland. It is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Still to come, we'll get to an NBA out-of-town scoreboard, but back on the show right now is the Rosen one, Lauren Rosen, Lauren M. Rosen. Follow her everywhere on social media platforms, including TikTok and including on the Clippers official YouTube account, where you can watch her with an exclusive interview, drive along with Ivica Zubas. It's titled Lexus Life in the League, Cruising with the Clippers, starring Big Zoo and Lauren Rosen. Lauren, thanks for coming back here on Clippers Countdown.
Adam, this is my favorite part of every game day. Clippers Countdown with you, with the chat, with everybody listening. Thank you for having me. And yes, if you're a Big Zoo fan, as you should be, make sure you check out that interview. We had such a great time. He has recently discovered the art of the afternoon espresso, an art which I am an enthusiast of as well.
Lost
And
art on me, but I appreciate it. from
We were
afar.
we were able to share an afternoon espresso a couple weeks back and talk about his journey, his life, and it was really special. He has so much personality, and it's been awesome to see him start to peel back those layers.
For somebody who English isn't his speaking language, he's very humorous using the English
hilarious.
language. He
He's
seems
hilarious.
like, tell me, is he one of those guys that he can be very chill, laid back off the court, but then on the court, he's a dog. Like, he goes hard.
He's activated. And one of my favorite parts of the interview, we talk about the art of talking trash and how he learned to talk trash over time. He credits Lou Williams for helping him start to get into his bag when it comes to talking trash in English. And listen, now I get to hear him up close in practice, at games, and he has no issue expressing himself anymore. I can only imagine how challenging that was at the beginning, but he is artful with his words now, Adam.
Guys, make sure to check out the interview. Again, it's on the YouTube side, the Clippers official YouTube, and it's titled Cruising with the Clippers, Ivica Zubas with Lauren Rosen. So let's talk about Big Zoo and his latest performance, where he had 17 and 10. Feels like light work for Big Zoo these days, with him averaging 19 and 12 the last 22 games. But in 33 minutes, very effective out there against the Clippers' nemesis, the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, it's funny, and he admitted, like we talked about pregame, that the Pelicans are a tough opponent, and he knows that every time they come to town, regardless of what their record looks like, they're going to play tough. And he got the better end of that matchup. It was great to see him firing the way he has all season long. Adam, I remember early in the year when he scored 20 points 3 games in a row, and we thought that was a big accomplishment, right? It was the first time he had done it in his career, and look at him now. He's doing it almost every night, and of course, making sure it's a double-double as well. He has been fantastic. I'm so excited for him getting some well-earned Defensive Player of the Year or All-Defensive Team, All-NBA Team buzz in the national media. You and I have been saying it all season long, but great to hear others sort of starting to echo our call.
The Zubats bandwagon is open.
There's space.
Yeah, there is enough for you guys to jump on. I know Clipper Nation is with him, but I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith, the rest of the national media. Ivica Zubats is him this season. He has been that good. Somebody else, I mentioned having that dog in him. Well, I got to talk about Chris Dunn now. He only played 19 minutes, but I love that he went 3 of 5 from the outside against the Pelicans. They were leaving him open. He was making them pay on Wednesday.
We saw it on the road trip when the team went out east, and we saw it again as the team returned home. And listen, when you're a defense and you have to account for the other 4 guys in this starting lineup, all 4 of whom, by my estimation, are all-star caliber players, former MVPs. It's a tall order for any defense. So if Chris Dunn is the person you're going to leave open, if he can continue to make teams pay every night, this is a team that's not just going to be competitive in the regular season, Adam. They've found something in that starting lineup. It's one of the best 5-man lineups in the NBA this season, and Chris Dunn obviously has become a huge part of that.
He's one of those X factors for this team. When he's hitting his shots, it makes them that much tougher to beat. Same with Bogey. Bogdan Bogdanovic going 5 of 6 and 4 of 5 from the outside, getting to his 16 points, where he had 9 of them in the fourth quarter. He has shown a closer ability here with the Clippers. I know he's had it in Atlanta. He's had it with Sacramento, but I love the fact he's not afraid of the moment.
He's been a sniper, Adam. He has been just so good, and I know it's exactly what the team was hoping for when they acquired him. But like we said, we talked about sort of this 4-headed monster now that the Clippers have grown in Kawhi, James Harden, Norman Powell, and Ivica Zubats. When you're supporting cast, that of course includes Bogey, it includes Chris Dunn, it includes Nico Batum, it includes Derek Jones Jr. That's your supporting cast. Those are starters in their own right. Those are really impressive NBA players, and they have been playing like it. And then, of course, you go down into, we haven't even talked about Ben Simmons. Of course, the team's still dealing with an injured Amir Coffey, but there are so many options for this group. They have started to refine a really potent attack, and like you said, Bogey's a huge part of that.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, looking forward to watching him tonight. But my player to watch in this one would be Ivica Zubats. Maybe I was inspired by the YouTube video with you too. But Ivica Zubats going up against the Dallas Mavericks. They have some bigs. I know a couple of them are out in this game, but he thrived against them in that playoff series last season, where I believe he averaged 16 and 11 in that 6-game series. So I got Big Zoo as my player to watch. Who are you going with here, Lauren?
So tonight I'm going to do something I've done plenty of times this season and go with Norman Powell, who hasn't scored at the clip he was scoring at earlier in the season, prior, of course, to Kawhi's return, and then prior to his second stint out dealing with some hamstring issues. But Norman Powell has been fantastic for this team all season long. There's a reason why Chris Dunn is getting left open. There's a reason why Derek Jones Jr. is getting left open, and it's the respect that Norman Powell has demanded from defenses this season. He's sort of due for another offensive explosion. I think it could be tonight, and if not tonight, certainly tomorrow, another opportunity for Norm. I think this is going to be a nice little mini series for him.
We know we got Kawhi Leonard tonight going against the Dallas Mavericks after he had 28 on just 18 shots on Wednesday against the New Orleans Pelicans. But to have him playing at this level with 6 games left before the playoffs, like, I just want to bottle up this version of Kawhi and unleash him on the league in the postseason because he's been that good.
He's been fantastic. We've talked about it. He's been methodical. He's been strategic. He's been careful. He's very aware of who he is, where his strengths are, where his potential weaknesses. And by the way, those are not with his play, right? We're just talking about health. And he understands that he has to take really good care of himself. He has to be very strategic with his minutes, with his recovery. We've seen it all year long. This is exactly where the team was hoping Kawhi Leonard would arrive in April. He is doing exactly what they hoped they would be able to do at this point. So you got to hope it continues. And seeing him play this way, the great Brian Seaman called him the aim bot last game. And I loved that because he aims, he fires, he knows his spots, and no one's better when they're in their prime the way that Kawhi has been over these last few weeks.
No doubt. Mid-range master, Kawhi Leonard. He will be unleashed on the Dallas Mavericks tonight here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off is just about 23 minutes away. She's Lauren Rosen, your courtside reporter, at Lauren M. Rosen on all social media platforms. Give her a follow right now on the TikTok side. Lauren, thanks for doing this once again here on Clippers Countdown.
Thank you so much, Adam. Love doing this. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Why not? Tomorrow, oh, there you go. Back-to-back, home back-to-back against Dallas. All right, coming up next, we'll get to an NBA out-of-town scoreboard. I bring you some good news, I think, Clipper Nation. Hold on. We'll be back in 2 minutes right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Thank you, sir.
You guys got questions for Lauren in
Come
the
on,
chat? You got 2 minutes. Go. Fire away. Unfortunately, there's a delay.
No, I know. It's okay. This is fun.
It's the best. Best job in the world.
Clippers rule.
It's my favorite thing ever. I'm from Sacktown originally, so not rooting for the Lakers is easy for me.
Yeah.
This is my thing.
Listen, I've never been a Laker person myself.
Oh, now they're really going to love you.
I haven't. What have they done for me? I'm a fan of the game.
This is the way.
When the Lakers are good, it's good for the league, blah, 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 blah. When the Clippers are good, it's good for the league, okay?
There could be a matchup
Don't get
coming.
me started.
Look, oh, yeah. There
Crazy.
The Battle of L.A. could be upon us this year.
That would be wild.
We've been waiting forever.
It's inevitable.
Uh-oh. Nair Bot wants to know your favorite Clipper.
Oh, I could never choose a favorite.
Guys, you know mine. It's Ivica Zubac.
Oh,
I can't help myself.
Ivica Zubac is my favorite Clipper to share an afternoon espresso with.
Okay, there you go.
No, honestly, though, I know this feels like a cop-out, but to answer that question, this is a delightful group. They are so easy to root for. They are so easy to work with. When you watch at home and you hope that they're good guys, this is a group of really, really good guys.
This is one of my favorite seasons because they're maximizing their potential. Like they're getting up for
overperforming,
games.
which is so much fun, too. I mean, they were offended by the early season expectations, right? And they were listening. And look at them now.
Lauren knows ball. Is she a Clips fan? Well, I mean,
of course.
She's here, guys. What
Hello.
do you think?
Hello. One might argue the biggest.
What's the good news? Well, Anthony Davis is not playing tonight, but he could be playing tomorrow. So that'll be interesting, guys, because Kawhi's playing tonight, but obviously not playing tomorrow. Lauren, well done as always. Thank you.
Where's
Do it again
Carlo?
tomorrow. Keep hanging because just in case.
Oh, I'll stay until he shows up. This guy. Mrs. Steal your job.
Coming up, we'll have Carlo Jimenez on. We think. Welcome back into Clippers Countdown. I'm Adam Oslin. Tip-off between the Clippers and Dallas Mavericks is just 19 minutes away. We'll also have your keys to victory. But first, let's get you a drive around the league. Brought to you by Toyota's electrified lineup, including hybrids, plug-in hybrids, all electrics, and even fuel cell electric vehicles. So you can choose exactly the type you need for your lifestyle. We make it easy. So this is an interesting score with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in Houston. It's the Rockets up 118 to 105. Jalen Green has 30 for Houston, and they're trying to hang out in second place in the Western Conference. Meanwhile, a game that is very big when it comes to seeding implications for the Clippers just tipped off up in San Francisco. Golden State Warriors up 7-4 on the Denver Nuggets. Early first quarter action, and just to be sure, because I know he didn't play their last game because he played like 55 minutes the night before and dropped 60. Yes, Nikola Jokic is in the starting lineup for the Denver Nuggets. We're rooting for Denver in this ball game because Golden State, that's a team the Clippers have the tiebreaker on. They can leapfrog over them, but they got to handle their own business. They're taking on the Dallas Mavericks tonight here at Intuit Dome. Coming up next, back to Carlo Jimenez. He has arrived. We're just 18 minutes away from tip-off. And you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. What's up, man? Carlo's not a Lauren hater. Chill, y'all. Lauren takeover season. Ooh, Doncic for CP3. What do we got here? Nuggets are without Jamal Murray, yeah. I don't think Denver's going to lose enough for the Clippers to pass them, and they have the tiebreaker over the Clippers. I find that unlikely, but hey, appreciate the thought. Yeah, they have Peyton Watson in the starting lineup. No Jamal. Kings actually won earlier. Nothing else that's consequential for the Clippers. Celtics beat the Suns. The Suns are just... Yeah. That's one of the most disappointing seasons I've ever seen from an NBA team with that much talent. Is that Carlo?
Yeah, I'm here on time. No big. You know, it's all good. I'm back in the building. I just met a guy named Carlo, who's a Warriors fan from the Bay.
Wow. I thought we had enough of those.
No, we don't have any yet. Well, we had none. I didn't know any until today. Now I know one. So is Houston really going to win? Because that would be a bummer. Houston's going to win. They're up 13.
Depends on how you look at it.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know.
Depends.
Does OKC want them to win? Probably.
Clippers taking on the Dallas Mavericks here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off is just 16 minutes away. Welcome back. I'm Adam Moslin. It's Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers, and still to come, we'll get to your keys to victory. But first, back over to Carlo Jimenez. All right, Carlo, let's talk about these Dallas Mavericks post-Luka trade. Anthony Davis not playing in this one. Might play tomorrow for them if they run it back. It's a home back-to-back for the Clippers against the Dallas Mavericks. But what have you made of this squad that is in the play-in currently?
They're fighting right now. And, Adam, unfortunately for the Clippers, well, they're not completely healthy, but they're getting healthy at this moment. No Derek Lively, no Anthony Davis, but Daniel Gafford, who missed 18 games, just returned 2 games ago, playing in just his 3rd game since coming back from that injury tonight. This is a group that you look at these pieces, and understandably, I still don't think the trade makes sense. But Kyrie healthy, 3 big men, that's the trend of the NBA. They aren't going to be a team that's going to just roll over next season. Healthy, they will be very dangerous, and they're building those blocks right now. Najee Marshall's having an elevated role. You think about what Ty Lue talks about, that season that became a wash for them, which PG played just about 30 games. Kawhi didn't play at all. The Clippers often call back to that being a huge year for development for Ivica Zubac. And that's kind of how Dallas is approaching this season. While they are in the play-in, despite being 6 games back of the Clippers, this group has been able to develop guys like Najee Marshall for the first time in his career is playing as a 1B type scorer. Spencer Dinwiddie getting back to his ways like he's at Taft High School here in LA, scoring at an elite level. It's been impressive to see this group continue to fight every night despite everything they've had to deal with. I mean, Dallas probably feels like they played 3 seasons in 1 this year.
And the Phoenix Suns lost earlier to the Boston Celtics, so Dallas is pretty firmly in the play-in currently. And we get to see a former Clipper tonight in Kai Jones, otherwise known as Sky Jones. He's been thriving. He's gotten a lot of opportunities, obviously, because of the injuries to the big men with the Mavericks.
He scored 21 points in his debut on 9 for 10 of the field. He has been really, really effective for them, Adam. In 9 games, Kai Jones is averaging 11 points on 84% from the field. Now, most of his points, like with the Clippers, are dunks, but his ability to be around the rim, to be aggressive, averaging 7 rebounds a game here with this Dallas team, Adam, he has been really, really effective. They signed him to a 2-way back on March 3rd, and great to see him thrive with this Dallas group. Obviously, with the play of Ivica Zubac and Mo Bamba being in front of Kai. Now the Clippers traded for Drew Eubanks. Didn't really feel like there was an opportunity for him to get many consistent minutes, but he is getting consistent minutes and will be, Adam, with this Dallas team that, as we watch them warm up, they have 7 guys on the floor right now.
Yeah, there was talk at one point that they might have to forfeit games because they wouldn't have enough players on the roster. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case here, but it is slim pickings for Jason Kidd and his crew right now. Meanwhile, the Clippers are without Ben Simmons. They are without Jordan Miller, but the main guys in the 9-man rotation for this Clippers team is available. Another night to build good habits with this crew, Carlo.
Agreed. And that's all Ty Lue's really worried about. He said it in his pregame press conference, and he was asked, what does he want this team to build towards? He said, nothing. We know who we are. We understand how we have to play. And they feel like all they have to continue to do is play in rhythm and continue to have a good flow on both ends of the hardwood. The Clippers are playing their best basketball right now. Since the start of the month of March, they have been a top 5 team in net rating in the NBA. Now, the reason they're still at the 7th seed is because Minnesota and the Golden State Warriors are also top 10 in net rating in that stretch. But the Clippers feel confident, and why shouldn't they be, Adam? They're 12-3 in their last 15 games, just continuing to do what they do best. That's be a great defensive team, get back on the defensive end, rebound the ball well, and not turn it over. That's what Ty Lue has echoed really all year long. Let's see if the Clippers can continue to do those 4 things well.
So the Clippers are fine-tuning a little bit and sharpening the tools. Of course, a lot of this is just Kawhi Leonard having your superstar back playing at an all-time level. Coach Lue was asked pregame about, is this the best he has looked since 2021 tearing the ACL? He was quick to mention, well, last season when they went 26-5 during a 31-game stretch, and Kawhi set the all-time efficiency rating, you know, that was right there as well. But this is the best he's looked this season since he returned, Carlo.
There's no doubt. Kawhi Leonard, his last 10 games, averaging 27 points a contest, 57% from the field, and 50% from the three-point line. He has been excellent in that stretch. Biggest thing for Kawhi, Adam, he's knocking down the mid-range shots. That's what you talked about. Can he continue to be effective from the mid-range? And wow, even if the defender's right in his face, he just continues to excel.
Yeah, like really close, not giving him any airspace.
No
It's
airspace.
crazy how he's
He
able
doesn't need any room.
to knock
He
down
just knocks
shots.
him down.
Like he's not uncomfortable at all.
No. In
Others
fact,
might be.
he is comfortable. He's really comfortable.
Kawhi gets to his spots. It's like he has X-ray vision because he is their Superman. He sees right through the defenders, and he is automatic. He's a machine out there. It's great getting to watch him at the top of his game once again, coming off having 28 on just 18 shots last outing against the New Orleans Pelicans. So, Carlo, I got to ask you.
Please.
For my player to watch, I had Ivica Zubac.
Yeah,
Lauren Rosen chose Norman Powell. Who are you going with tonight?
Wow. Well, you know, those are some tough picks you guys took from me.
From
Norm
you?
and Zoo. Yeah, I had both these guys.
Oh,
but
really?
It's all good. It's all good.
You got plenty of guys to choose still. Are you seeing
I took
who's
my
making
time.
the
Yeah, I'm looking
who's
at
making shots
for
right
radio's
now?
sake. I'm looking at the floor, trying to see who's making
You're
shots.
scouting.
I'm scouting Kawhi. Just made a nice mid-range. Eubanks, a little righty floater on the baseline. They can't pick Zoo. Kobe Brown's some
Ooh.
good defense. Wow, tough shot from Zoo.
Yeah, nice fall away.
Give me the beard.
Ooh.
Give me the beard. I think an opportunity for James. It's going to be tough because there's some good defensive wings on this Dallas team. I think P.J. Washington, Najee Marshall, those are players who can play elite levels of defense. Spencer Dinwiddie's been a good defender at times in his career. But James Harden is the reason why the Clippers are in this spot. 44 wins on the season. I think it'll get them to 45.
James Harden, Carlo's player to watch as we get set for the Clippers taking on the Dallas Mavericks here at Intuit Dome, front end of a home back-to-back. And we're just 9 minutes away from tip-off. Coming up next, we'll get to your keys to victory right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
It's Friday.
Should have played Kawhi in the second game.
Where's Big Perm?
Big Perm, I mean Big Worm.
Big Perm. Oh man.
Big bro acts like Big Worm sometimes.
What? What?
He's always like, playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. I'm
That's
not
true.
wrong.
That's true. That's true. In that way. That's good. All right. All right. Big bro agrees. Big bro agrees.
Andrew's across from us apparently.
Andrew.
It's in across the court, eye level. We're waving. Andrew, way back. There's a delay.
It's on a delay though. We got away for a little bit. Andrew.
Way back, Andrew.
Andrew.
Way back.
Andrew.
Wave.
He definitely just put his phone away. Eye level. He's got to be that guy in the second row, right? Oh, there he is. There he is.
Where?
To left. To left.
Where?
To left.
To left?
Left.
Left where?
Back against the
Pachanga Casino Resort.
No. Yeah, go up. Go up from that.
Go up.
And then he's waving. You know, now he's not waving anymore.
I don't see him.
I saw you, Andrew.
Damn
He
it.
toasted us.
He did? You saw it?
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
As Patty Mills would say.
Cheers, mate.
Rocky.
I was gonna tell you something, but I forgot.
There's still time.
Nah, I forgot.
Oh, thanks, Drew. I credit Carlo. He's really nice.
You should see our chemistry off the air.
Oh. Is there a closet around here?
Let me tell you. Woo! Can't wait for this one.
Clippers and Dallas Mavericks tip-off just 6 minutes away here at Intuit Dome. The Dome is home. Game 2 of this 5-game homestand before they head out on the road for their final 2 games of the regular season in Sacramento and up in San Francisco against the Golden State Warriors. More on them coming up during the game, I'm sure. We might update you. But first, let's get to your keys to victory. Just like Kawhi Leonard has said, just like James Harden said after the game on Wednesday night against the Pelicans, this is about the Clippers. This is about how they're playing out there. Considering who's still out for the Dallas Mavericks, no Anthony Davis, no Derek Lively. This is about the Clippers having that elite focus, that laser focus you need when you know you have the talent advantage going into a ball game. So you have to have that professional mindset. That's what we want to see tonight from this Clippers team and start much faster. They got off to a slow start, especially in that first quarter against the Pelicans on Wednesday. Maybe take care of the basketball out there. Clippers, Dallas Mavericks, here at Intuit Dome, front end of a home back-to-back, and Carlo Jimenez has you next for tip-off. You're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
That was some analysis, baby. Let's go.
All right, guys. Talk to you post-game.
See you, chat. See you, chat.
Bye, Chad.
Bye, chat.
Bye.